Live from our 7 Tasmania studios, your nightly news with Rachel Williams begins now.
Good evening, everyone. To some breaking news first tonight. A man is in custody after allegedly starting 2 fires in the state's north that have put several towns on edge. For more now, we're joined live by our reporter Sean McComish. Good evening, Sean. Can you talk us through what's happened so far?
Rachel, a 20-year-old Mayfield man is now assisting police with their inquiries after a police operation here in Beachford late this afternoon. Now, officers on the ground and in the air closed in on the arson suspect, close to where 2 bushfires are currently burning. Now, both those blazes in Lefroy and Lulworth are now at a watch and act level. Now, our cameras were there for the moment the police operation ended. Let's take a look now. Out of the sand dunes and into custody, a suspected arsonist is taken away by police after a painstaking operation.
20-year-old man from Mayfield was arrested on the beach near Beachford. That was in relation to unlawfully setting fire to vegetation in the area.
With the bushfire season only just starting, police are warning arsonists they will be caught.
It causes a great deal of fear and concern in the community, and Tasmania Police and Tasmania Fire Service will take it very seriously.
These dramatic pictures show the backburning efforts in Lefroy last night after one blaze took hold. Today, smoke blanketed the region. Roughly 60 firefighters were hampered by tough terrain at Lulworth.
It's a very difficult terrain. It's really soft, sandy, boggy terrain, so we're only able to put what we call light tankers.
Residents could only watch on nervously.
Doesn't look like it's getting any closer, so fingers crossed should be right.
What are you sort of hoping happens this afternoon?
That we actually get control of it and so it eases up for all the locals. Yeah.
They may have to endure another anxious night. Sean McComish, 7 Tasmania News.
A male youth is in custody after an alleged stabbing incident in Blackmans Bay this afternoon. Police attended the Coles Express service station on Roslyn Avenue shortly before 3 p.m. A 41-year-old man was taken to the Royal Hobart Hospital with a stab wound. The incident is under investigation and anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. A handful of traffic violations have been handed out by police following yesterday's bikie blitz in the state's north. The crackdown on an outlaw motorcycle gang's memorial ride found 2 helmet offences and 2 unregistered motorbikes, while 3 knives were found in an earlier operation. A 37-year-old man is also expected to face court over an alleged hooning incident outside the Outlaws clubhouse in Devonport last night. A 56-year-old woman has died in a quad bike accident at Stanley. Police say the woman had been riding the vehicle on a farm yesterday afternoon when it rolled and she became trapped underneath it. Members of the public tried to revive her, but she died at the scene. It's the second fatal quad bike accident in the state in less than a week. Labor has picked a union organiser and small business owner to contest the Northern Upper House seat of Rosevears next May. Jess Green is standing to replace retiring independent Kerry Finch.
Over the next couple of months, I'll be talking a lot about public services, but also small businesses and families because they're issues that I really care about.
She knows the importance of supporting essential frontline services because they support our community.
It comes as Parliament enters its last week, with debate around mandatory sentencing for child sex offenders expected to dominate. The first turbine has been installed at the Granville Harbour wind farm on the west coast. It's the first of 31 wind turbines to be installed at the site near Zeehan. Earlier this month, workers connected the farm's transmission line, switching station to the power grid. The entire project is expected to be complete mid-next year. Professors have been put through their paces on the Tamar River this morning. Staff from the University of Tasmania faced off in the annual Vice-Chancellor's Masters Challenge. It was a close race, with the northern crew finishing 15 seconds ahead. The North versus South rowing rivalry has been alive and well since the first race in 1998. Car enthusiasts and their custom vehicles converged on Bushy Park today for the annual Glenora Automobile Show, attracting more than 1,000 visitors to the community and driving the local school's fundraising efforts.
Polishing up his pride and joy, Matt Roberts helps keep his brother's 1939 fiberglass Ford in pristine condition.
Hand-built, handmade, runs a 351 V8 and a very nice car to drive.
The green machine is a rare find and stops people in the streets. With a dollar value in the hundreds of thousands, you can't just pick up one of these at any old car yard.
One of three in Australia. You just can't buy them. They were never a production vehicle, and lucky enough to have one.
This was just one of more than 400 cars on display at Glenora District School today. From classics and soft tops to custom builds and a good old commie, there was something on offer for every car lover.
The cars, like I love all the people coming, like it's comes out to a good turnout and all that.
Some of the more unique vehicles on show included this 1928 AA Ford.
The wood is all native to Tasmania. Main of it's Huon pine.
For many, owning these special cars is a labour of love. This tricked-up truck took its proud owner more than 16 months' worth of work.
This is just a show car, lives in the shed the majority of the time.
Others enjoying a more humorous side, with this man describing his black and red beast as a wonderful piece of fun.
It's a very old British car. They say the part that just fell off the car is a fine example of British workmanship.
Proving that it's more than what's under the hood that makes the machine. Ebony Ablett, 7 Tasmania News.
For the second match in a row, the Hobart Hurricanes have fallen just short in the WBBL, going down to the Adelaide Strikers at Blunston Arena last night. Some late hitting from Chloe Tryon saw the game go down to the final ball, but the home side couldn't finish it off.
Hobart was coming off a narrow loss to the ladder-leading Brisbane Heat, while the Strikers were looking to consolidate a final spot. The Hurricanes again chose to bowl first, Adelaide's Sophie Devine and Susie Bates making the most of the opportunity.
It's about 26.
Just over the top, and that will run away for 4 more. She whips it leg side. And that will run away for 4. And
the Hurricanes eventually breaking the partnership in the 12th over.
Gone! Vacueras dismissed Devine.
Bates brought up a half-century, but when she was dismissed for 64, the Strikers' runs began to slow, eventually setting a target of 144. The chase didn't start well, with openers for Zachary and Wilson dismissed inside 3 overs. Heather Knight and Nicola Carey helped stabilise the innings, but wickets kept falling.
This could be a chance. Great catch.
Needing 41 runs with 4 overs to go, the game was getting away from the Hurricanes. Import Chloe Tryon, however, had other ideas.
She has bombed that long. Last ball of the over. Tryon gets stacks of it and whacks it over the fence.
Needing 6 off the last 2 balls, a single saw Tryon lose the strike. Taylor Valemic couldn't hit the 6 needed to win, the Hurricanes falling 2 runs short. John Hunt, 7 Tasmania News.
Tasmania's Rowena Fry has defended her National Gravity Enduro mountain bike title at Medina today. More than 300 competitors took part in the event over the weekend, reaching speeds of up to 40 kilometres on the course.
Pedal power on display in southwest Tasmania. In just its 2nd year of operation, the Medina Bike Park is already stepping up to host big events. Riders from across Australia and New Zealand hitting the trails this weekend for the Gravity Enduro National Championships.
Basically what the riders are doing is they liaison climb generally to the top of the hill and then they race back down the hill. So over the course of today they'll go up and down.
The 2-day event saw competitors across a number of age categories race over 5 stages. Medina's mountainous terrain and some wet weather, pushing riders and their bikes to the limit.
Over the course of today is about 1,300 metres of elevation that they're climbing, and then we've driven them to the top of the hill for 1 lap, so they get about 800 to descending out of that.
And there was a local flavour to the action, with defending champion Rowena Fry and Dan Booker taking part. Organisers say it's helped attract local spectators to the event.
We're really excited to see so many locals come out and enjoy the place.
Visiting riders have praised the track, saying it's made for good racing conditions.
It's holding up well. It's most of it, majority is tacky and grippy, and a little bit of slip to make it fun and spicy.
Had expecting to be a bit wet out there after yesterday, but it's actually holding up pretty well, nice and tacky. A few bits of clay out there, but overall it's good fun.
John Hunt, 7 Tasmania News.
Callum Bishop and Jonathan Males have taken out 2 of the categories in this year's state karting titles held at Arson, the 3-day event attracting entries from Tasmanian and interstate competitors.
It was my first state title that I've won, so yeah, it was pretty exciting.
We have all different kinds of categories. Kids as young as 7 years old can start racing, all the way through to masters, which is guys over 40. So we try to cater for everyone. It's a great family sport, great family environment, and yeah, we always encourage people to come down, and you can even organise a come and try day.
More than 100 people turned up to witness the final day of action.
Good evening. There were a few light showers in the west today, Burnie reaching 18, Devonport 17, 19 in Launceston and Hobart 21. 24 was the high recorded today at Fingal, St Helens 23, 21 at Ouse, 20 degrees on Maria Island and also at Grove. Friendly Beaches 19, 17 was the popular temperature recorded today at Strawn, Lyowini, Lowhead, Smithton, Flinders and King Islands. On the satellite, low-level cloud was seen over the west and south of the state. The rest of the state mostly cloud-free apart from some high-level cloud in the east. On the bigger picture, a broad area of low cloud is sitting in the Bight. Thunderstorms and scattered cumulus clouds are situated over southeast Queensland and parts of New South Wales, WA and tropical Australia. Tomorrow, a slow-moving high is across the Tasman Sea, extending a ridge up the east coast of the mainland. An area of low pressure sits over central Australia and a high-pressure ridge is seen over the southwest of WA. Winds 15 to 25 knots, reaching 30 knots in the west and east during the morning, seas 1 to 2 metres. There is a strong wind warning for upper eastern coastal waters and also for western coastal waters. And while I have had a few requests this week to forecast 30-degree hot, sunny, wind-free days, unfortunately that isn't the weather situation just yet, with Hobart expecting a high of 24 with a late shower or 2 tomorrow, Dover a shower or 2 21 and Ouse partly cloudy 23. Launceston a shower or 2 developing 23, 21 in Devonport and Scottsdale, showers also developing there. A shower or 2 for Burnie, 20, 18 at Strawn, showers increasing, and a shower or 2 in Stanley, 19 degrees. St Helens a late shower or 2, 25. Swansea almost honouring those hot day requests with a sunny 26, and Ross partly cloudy 24. The UV is 9s and 10s tomorrow. Looking ahead to Tuesday, statewide showers mostly clearing by the evening. Wednesday, showers about the west and south, mainly fine elsewhere. And Thursday, possible early showers around the northeast, showers in the west and south also, but fine elsewhere. 29 and sunny in Perth tomorrow. Adelaide 28, a possible shower there. Melbourne 27, a shower or 2. Brisbane and Sydney 29 and Canberra 32 degrees. Currently in Hobart it's 17 and mostly cloudy, Launceston 16, partly cloudy and Devonport 14 and mostly sunny. And that's the weather, Rach.
Well, that's all your news for now. Thanks for joining us. Good night.